Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, let's all stop what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. They can be loud moments, goofy moments, dorky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Imagine crossing a street busy with traffic. Against the light.
Watch where you're going!
Wearing a blindfold. Would you do this? Probably not. It's one risk obviously not worth taking. There's an easy test you can take to find out your risk. It's free, and in less than a minute, you'll know if you're at risk for this deadly disease. Just go to diabetes.org/take-the-test. A message from the American Diabetes Association.
Hi, it's Tori DeVito. In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. Like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic. Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life.
I wanted you to know, from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now, that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone?
Do flowers have best friends?
I don't know. Hey, look.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org and find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
And over the years, you brought opioids into your home. They helped when you were in pain, and you held on to them just in case. But holding on to opioids puts your family at risk. Learn more at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster amid the chaos? Or is the best time perhaps today? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council. If you love them enough to barely sleep, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. Devastating are unintentionally murdering by loaded and unlocked guns. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and End Family Fire. Did you know when you donate a kidney, you give the gift of life?
I had no idea you could donate an organ while you were still alive. If I'm born with 2 healthy kidneys but only need one, I'd do it again.
Visit the National Kidney Foundation at kidney.org. Now, you know.
Adopt US Kids presents
Team flag. When a team says something is on fleek, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool.
iHeartRadio is the easy-to-use app for music and radio. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
This is the Daily Dive Weekend Edition. I'm Oscar Ramirez, and we're running down some of the top stories of the week. Don't forget to check out the Daily Dive Monday through Friday for more news without the noise. I think my favorite story of the week has to be this human composting story. Washington has become the first state in the country to legalize human composting. Before that, the only acceptable means of disposition of the human body was burial or cremation, and now we have this thing called natural organic reduction. The process involves wood chips. It takes about 4 weeks, and it yields about 2 wheelbarrows worth of soil. Everything is broken down, even the bones. Brendan Kiley, he's a reporter for the Seattle Times, spoke to us about this new alternative to burial or cremation.
The first point is that alkaline hydrolysis and natural organic reduction are two separate processes. Alkaline hydrolysis, they've been trying to legalize that for the past few years in Washington State, and it's legal in some other states as well. But this year it got tacked on, or what got added was natural organic reduction, or colloquially known as human composting. And so this process, I think the easiest way to think about it is like a urban crematorium, except it's using the slower composting decomposition process instead of the faster flame process. We do have green cemeteries in Washington State where people can be buried without embalming, without expensive caskets and so on. But this being one site where bodies would go in and the human remains would come out is totally new, the idea in the United States.
Yeah, specifically, how does this work? I've just seen wood chips, straw, and other materials. So what do they do to naturally decompose the body that way?
The process dates back a little bit, a few years back, to something called livestock mortality composting, which is something farmers and ranchers began to experiment with, and researchers as well, and found as an efficient and environmentally friendly means of decomposition of large animals.